May profits be upon you. I was getting ready to do it's like, you see what time it is, 7:14 in the morning. I've been up for a while, woke up early, went to bed late and woke up early. I am trying to get it together, but I'm looking at EURUSD first, right? Let's get rid of all of that. I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm going to the daily. All right. I'm going to first take a good look at the overall market, right? You can see we had a break here, a break of some important structure there. So, once it breaks there, price is going to go down. It's going to hit lower, right? We did have a return to impulse here, right here, after these breaks. Look, this break here, we didn't get that return to impulse. It went down lower, breaking the new low. Then return to impulse and then broke that low. All right, great. All right, we didn't get that return to impulse here. All right. However, it did exactly the same thing over here, went down a little bit lower, then it came all the way up. It did kind of do a hesi move, right? And then came up lower to test this order block here. All right. I didn't keep all that up there because I don't need to. You don't need to have your chart cluttered. Okay. So after this break, this becomes important for me anyway. We're still on the daily. Let's bear that in mind. We had a break here. All right. And then a lovely pullback for that lower high. We broke down, and look how strong that impulse to the downside is. Very strong. This is reflective of the currency environment. In these prospective countries, the euro, the European Union, and the USD. So against the USD, the euro has found all kinds of weakness, right? However, we may be pulling back. We may be having a retracement. All right, that's always an interesting thing. So I'm going to look over here. I can see my currency line where, the current levels that price is at right now. And I'm looking to see where is the order block in which price found itself bouncing off of. So I'm going to look at this one, this bullish, bearish, bullish. And then you see the retest there, but it did break the low. So I'm going to look at this one. Look at this one first. Okay. And if price didn't make it down that low, I'm going to be, because I can't remember where it made it to. All right. This one is, I'm looking at this one right here. This one right here. You see how price left this area. This is what I like to see. Bearish. All right. And I'm going to refine this. All right. I'm going down to the low of that candle and I'm going to bring it all the way over. Okay. Now we're going to go all the way over here to where price is and see. All right. That's the one. That's the one. All right. We are deep in this daily order block, aren't we? All right. So this is a bullish one. And this is a daily. Like I said, I'm going to refine this. Let's see. Look at that. We don't have to take the whole candle here because we see where, because you do understand this is a bullish engulfer, right? Just go to the next next time frame up, and you can see on the 2-day it comes together. All right. So I'm going back to the 1-day. You just got to be able to see these things so you don't have to spend time trying to figure out, is this a bullish engulfer? Because this looks like a doji or something. No, you don't have to. Just keep your eyes on the chart spend some chart time, and you'll be fine. All right, so we dip down and then we react there. Great. Okay, now I'm going to the 8 hour because I know there's a refinement there on the 8 hour. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. I'm refining because I already see where prices reacted to it already. So we have an 8 hour refinement there. You see how price left that area very aggressively, and it has not been retested. So you know price is going to have a very nice reaction when it does come back down here. All right, you understand that logic? Good. Like I heard your answer. Yeah, I understand your logic, man. You the best, man. No, you didn't say that. Okay, so I'm going to put this as an 8 hour order block. Hello, hello. There you go. Okay. Now, look how price is leaving this area. So I'm going to look even further into that. I'm also going to mark where price has the potential to turn. There's an 8 hour order block right there. Right. And I want to make sure I have it that's bearish. All right. And see, boom, boom. Okay. So we have a floor, we have a ceiling, we have a floor. All right. We have price trapped, as my my guy Ray says. All right. So let's see. Let's go down further. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right. Now, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? I'm looking at the inefficient move of price. There's plenty of it up here, but we have price with inefficiency. So if price does break this order block, does violate this order block, it's going to continue up. It's going to, because we have inefficient price move here, just like here. And that's why price is inching up here. All right. Now, you want to make note of these inefficiencies. All right. So I'm going to put that as a, I'm going to mark this imbalance here. All right. This is an inefficient price movement here. So I'm going to mark that right there, and likely price will continue to fill this fair value gap. All right. And I'm going to make note of this 4 hour order block here. Bullish. All right. And okay, this is my process. Trust the process. There's an order block here. All right. There's an order block here, and we'll see it on the lower time frames. I'm going down to the 1 hour. All right. Do I need to make note of anything? I want you to make note of the way price is moving. It's generating liquidity, and the liquidity is to the downside. The what do you call sell side liquidity. All right. So when price makes this bear flag here, as it retraces, there's going to come a time where it's going to come back and sweep all of this liquidity down here at these points, these low wick lows, excuse me. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. Let's move. 1 hour. Let's go. All right. I'm going to refine some things. All right. Let's see. All right. We're already from this area, so we don't need to refine this anymore until it comes back down to this. All right. This 4 hour, we may be refining that down to here. All right. We see that price had a reaction off of this area already. All right. So it mitigated this order block. And that's something we want to make sure we make a note of, right? All right. Now we have some bearish order block forming here, and we are in supply right now. All right, right at this inefficiency. So I am expecting this kind of reaction. And I'm thinking that this might push price down, and maybe start the collection of these the sell side liquidity. All right, this is on the 1 hour. Man, I wish I would have caught that. I'm a few minutes too late. I'm a few minutes too late, and that's the deal. But our outlook is looking more towards the New York Open anyway. All right, so I'm not going to fret with FOMO and all that good stuff. All right, we still have a ways to go to hit this order block up here. You know, we have order blocks forming up at this POI. We've broken structure. We've broken some structure to the top side here. I want to make sure I note that on the 1 hour. Let me see. We broke that high. We broke that high. We had these pullbacks. That's a good pullback right there. All right, and that is worthy of note. I wish we would have came a little earlier. That way I could get you in on that. All right, so we still could go higher into this order block and then come down. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to make sure to make note of that. All right, is there as price is respecting bullish order flow, I'm looking at bullish engulfers and wondering if price is going to continue to respect. Is this going to come down and then continue higher to break that high and go up into this 8 hour order block? This is a higher time frame order block here. All right, this is what I believe this is a 1 hour. See, that's why it's important to make note of these things along the way, because if it's coming from a 4 hour tap, it's probably going to break through that 1 hour. You understand? All right. And then when it gets to that 8 hour, from a 4 hour, there's a good chance we're going to have a stronger reaction from the bearish side. Got it? Okay. Let's go to the 15. And what happens in the 15? I put on that session indicator. Let's see. Boom. All right. And we are going to mark out previous days highs and lows and session highs and lows. And we got to do that fast. Look what time it is. It's almost 7:30. I got to get to GJ and USD CAD. Let's see. What do I got here? This was the high of the day yesterday, right there. All right, so I'm going to make sure I have that in my thing. Let's see, previous daily high. Okay, and where's my previous daily low? Yo, oh man, where's my previous daily low at? Is it really down that low? Yep, it sure is. Look at that. This was yeah, wow, that's pretty low, ain't it? All right, but that happened earlier in the day, so you know it's all good. I hate it when I do that. Okay, daily low. There you go. Not precise, Mr. RT Money. All right, and I got the previous daily low down here. So those are always targets because there's liquidity up there. See how we're working that high right now. Are we going to stay above it or are we going to come back down? That's the question. Look, we are at a supply. We are at supply at the top, at the high of London. So that is something you want to make note of, Jack. I'm going to make sure I make note of it. Boom. All right. And let's get that right there and make sure I got that London high. And I'm going to double that up, copy. And I'm going to put that as the London low. Okay. Boom. All right. This is how I'm setting it up. All right. I'm letting you know. Look how we're playing. Look how we're playing. If it comes back up, it's going to work that high. Man, this might be our spot. This might be our spot for our bust out. Okay. Now I got to get my my Asia highs and lows as well. All right, copy that. And I'm going to push this down to the Asia. Come on, man. This is where I drive myself crazy trying to be precise and whatnot. Asia, come on, Asia high, boom, right? Let's stretch this. That's the Asia low. What am I doing? Don't mind me, folks. I'll get it together one day. Asia low. And then I'm going to copy that and get that Asia high. Because you know how I do it. I didn't push that back far enough, didn't I? All right, it's no big deal. I'm going to put that here. Okay. And we're going to put that as the Asia high. There's liquidity on the Asia, the session highs and lows. And when there's confluence, like an order block there, or, you know, at the Asia high or low or whatever, those are areas that you want to take that sell. So I'm hoping that price comes back up here, really, to test this order block here. Okay. Now, I got those in there. There's a midpoint here on the Asia, during Asia, that price did not come past. Okay, I want you to bear witness. I want you to make note of that. There's an order block there. So the midpoint of Asia, I don't know why, it's kind of magical. Just make a note of it. All right, don't even ask me to explain that, but that midpoint is important. All right, why am I stressing the syllables in my words? All right, so this is bullish. And I said, this is a 15, excuse me, 15. All right, I don't like putting letters if it's not relevant. All right, so I'm gonna make this a little darker so it stands out. All right, and now I can get rid of my session indicator there. And I'm gonna move on. All right, so what do we have? What do we have? Where are our points of interest? This is an order block here. Just make sure we keep that in mind. We have a break of structure here to the upside, right? We suspect that price may continue higher. Why? Because there's the London high here. We are having an hour order block here, okay? There's a couple of good reasons that a price may want to retest up here, all right? But I'm hoping that price will, you know, come down and then go back up, okay? Don't worry about, oh, I didn't finish that. I wanna make sure I have that as a break of structure because this is a good pullback to the downside. It's a break of structure, so we're expecting price to, at the very least, come back down and test this previous daily high and continue higher. Look at it making higher lows and higher highs all the way up in here. And we are generating liquidity. That's what you want to see. You want to see price generating liquidity. All right. And we've taken out the liquidity here. We've mitigated this order block at least once. This is a, you know, this could work out. This could work out, folks. Okay. I want to make note of what do I got here? What am I looking at? I want to make note of this bearish order block at the London high, my brother. At the London high, my brother. And we're going to see if this amounts to something. Why? Man, I did it again. Why did you let me do that? This isn't a bullish order block, is it? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, this is bearish. Doggone it, you let me slip that in there. And that's a 15-minute. All right, so we got price sandwiched. Okay, we got the sandwich going, and we want to see if price retests and then comes back down. We may get a quasi. We have a left shoulder ahead. We may get a break, and then a retest. Who knows? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We don't want to be too overly aggressive with this. I want to check the 5 minutes just to see what the 5 minutes got going on up here. Oh, that looks very quasi. That looks very quasi. We might be, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. All right, we're going to see if we got this. We got, what am I marking? What am I marking right now? Short-term lows. I'm looking for a return to impulse and then down. That's what I'm looking for. All right. We got two short-term lows. That is a show of weakness to buyers. That is a show of weakness to buyers. Got it? Buyers look like they're getting weak here, and it looks like there's signs anyway that price may be showing that it may want to come down. All right, so I'm going to put that here. I'm going to lower that a little bit because that's just a little crazy. So let's see if it makes it back up here. If it does, oh, it might be nice. It might be glorious. All right, because this looks very quasi. Let me see. I'm going to put a reminder up there. Okay. And I do like what I see. I'm concentrating on the opens and closes here because that's where my guy Ray likes to do it. So let's see, don't get fooled by this, that red candle. It may induce people to want to take shorts early so they can come back and take those what do you call, take those stop losses, take that liquidity. All right, it's generating liquidity. We have a lot of sell side liquidity here. So that's what I'm looking at. Okay. So that's the setup for EU. I'm going to stop the video here, and I will follow up later. Okay, with the let's see how it works out. I'm looking at this previous daily high. We are above the high. We are at the London high right now, and we're going to work this high. I'm pretty sure of that. And if we break this high, that's fine. No trade. But if we do get a trade, this is how it's going to look. Stop loss above the order block in which you enter, and we're going to take this downtown. We can get at least 3 R out of this and maybe more. So we're coming from a higher time frame order block. So we might want to be patient on this one and come down and aim towards these session lows, coming back down below the previous daily high. I'm going to take, you want to take a profit before it gets here. Look at it. It's coming up there. Look at it. You want to take profit come down here. We have the Asia low down here. That's the low of the day. It established that. So I want to make sure I have this in hand. All right. We found the London high here. New York is going to want a similar discount price. And maybe we can target the Asia lows. And that, like, again, that previous daily low is way down here. And there's a lot of sell side liquidity here. Is this the time that price wants to finish this retracement and then continue down? Because overall, this market is very bearish. Okay. Is this going to be the pullback? Is this going to be the end of the retracement? All right. If you put your fib from here to there, you'll see that we're above the what do you call the 50% line? What do I call it? we are in, look how slow my internet is. Doggone it. We're above the 50% line. We're at the 70, or right around the 70. This is the area where I would start looking for above the 50% line is the discount. This is the retail pricing here, the premium prices. You don't want to be paying those prices for a short. You want to be paying these prices for a short, all right? And to get this sell side liquidity and bring price down. We'll see, it may want to continue higher to the 8 hour. So we don't know. We don't know. So don't move without confirmations, okay? I will see you in the next video.